Bay leaves are not just ordinary leaves that flavor your favorite dishes. These aromatic leaves come from the bay laurel tree and have been used for centuries in cooking and medicine due to their incredible properties. In addition to their culinary and medicinal qualities, bay leaves are natural pest repellents. Not only do they repel insects like mosquitoes, flies, moths, ants, and cockroaches, but they can also deter pantry pests such as weevils or grain beetles. The strong scent of the essential oils in these leaves can deter pests while adding a pleasant aroma to your home. Here are the best ways to exterminate pests with bay leaves. 1. Cockroaches. The mere mention of these relentless pests is enough to make anyone cringe. With their long antennae, scaly bodies, and ability to survive even the harshest conditions, cockroaches are the most annoying and hated pests. But did you know there's a natural way to keep them at bay? Bay leaves, a fragrant herb used in cooking, have powerful pest-repelling properties that can send those roaches packing. What makes bay leaves so effective against cockroaches? It all comes down to their smell. Cockroaches have an acute sense of smell and avoid strong odors like the one from bay leaves. Place a few crushed or whole bay leaves in areas where you've noticed cockroach activity to disrupt their breeding patterns and deter them from entering your home. The essential oils in bay leaves are natural insecticides, killing and warding off these unwanted guests without releasing toxins into your living space. 2. Mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are tiny creatures with a knack for ruining summer evenings and leaving us with itchy welts. These flying insects are more than just a nuisance. They are one of the most dangerous animals on Earth, responsible for transmitting deadly diseases like malaria, dengue fever, and Zika virus. But did you know there is a natural way to ward them off? Bay leaves contain compounds like eugenol and linalool, natural insect repellents. Sprinkling dried bay leaves in areas harboring mosquitoes can send them away from your living space. Another effective approach to harness the insect-repelling properties of bay leaves is to prepare a bay leaf spray. To create this spray, simply boil a handful of bay leaves for 10 to 15 minutes, allow the mixture to cool, and strain it into a spray bottle. This solution can then be used to repel mosquitoes in areas where they are problematic, as a personal insect repellent by applying it directly to the skin. You can also cultivate the plants around your home to eliminate them. It's an easy and cost-effective way to protect yourself from these pesky bloodsuckers without harmful chemicals or expensive gadgets. 3. Flies. Flies are pesky and seemingly indestructible pests that can ruin a pleasant day. Not only are they annoying with their constant buzzing and relentless attempts to land on food, but they also pose a hygiene risk as they carry bacteria from one surface to another. Fear not, for there's a natural solution that can help repel them. Bay leaves may be the secret weapon you've been searching for. The pungent smell of these aromatic leaves can deter these irritating insects. Place dried bay leaves around your home or outdoor area, such as near windowsills or garbage bins, and watch as the flies keep their distance. You can also burn bay leaves to repel flies. Leave a burning sprig of dry potion in a container full of clay. Since flies are generally afraid of bay leaves, the smoke generated from burning them will effectively repel them. This fumigation process should be repeated every evening until the insects completely disappear from your home. 4. Ants. Ants may be tiny, but can be challenging when eliminating pests. These creatures seem to invade homes without warning, leaving behind a trail of crumbs and seeking out any food source they can find. However, a natural solution that can help eliminate them is bay leaves. The essential oils in bay leaves act as a repellent, making these little green wonders the perfect natural pest control option. Place fresh bay leaves near entry points or areas where ants congregate to prevent them from entering your home. Crushed dried bay leaves work just as well. Unlike chemical sprays or traps, bay leaves are non-toxic and safe around children and pets. Another interesting fact about using bay leaves against ants is that it disrupts their communication system. Ants rely heavily on pheromones to mark paths and communicate with each other. The potent aroma of bay leaves interferes with this process, confusing the ants and preventing them from finding food sources or returning to their nests. Placing bay leaf barriers along ant trails or near problem areas can disrupt the entire colony's organization and discourage further infestations. 5. Moths. Moths may appear charming with their delicate wings and graceful flight. However, they can become a nuisance when they invade homes. While some species of moths are harmless, others can wreak havoc on our wardrobes and pantry. These pests are attracted to fabrics such as wool, silk, and cashmere, making your favorite sweater or vintage dress their next target. The damage from moth larvae can be devastating, leaving unsightly holes and ruining cherished clothing items. One simple yet effective solution is using bay leaves as a natural repellent. These fragrant leaves contain essential oils that emit scents moths find unpleasant. Placing a few dried bay leaves in areas prone to moth activity, such as wardrobe drawers or kitchen cabinets, can create an unappealing environment for moths. Next time you reach for those dried herbs while cooking in the kitchen, remember that they have more power than meets the eye. 6. Weevils. Weevils are pesky little pests that invade pantries and wreak havoc on food supplies. While they may be small in size, their impact can be significant. But fear not, because bay leaves might be your secret weapon to eliminate these unwanted intruders. Weevils are highly sensitive to strong odors. That is why bay leaves can work wonders in keeping them at bay. The distinct aroma of bay leaves deter weevils, making them less likely to infest your pantry. Sprinkle some dried bay leaves near your food storage areas, inside cabinets, pantries, or containers with susceptible grains or spices, and watch as the weevils stay far away. You can also place a few leaves around your pantry to repel them. But it doesn't stop there. Bay leaves can preserve the freshness and quality of stored food. It is due to the eugenol in these leaves. Eugenol has antimicrobial properties that inhibit the growth of bacteria and fungi responsible for spoilage. So adding a couple of bay leaves into your jars or bags of rice, flour, or other staple food can extend the shelf life of your foodstuff and ingredients. Next time you notice weevil infestations in your kitchen, reach for some trusty bay leaves and let nature take care of the problem. 7. Mice. Bay leaves are one of the best and most effective home remedies to get rid of rodents. Bay leaves are a natural mice deterrent which cause no harm. All you need to do is use some crushed bay leaves, as mice will avoid them at all costs. Put these leaves where you suspect maximum rodent activity. To use this remedy effectively, replace the leaves after every 2 or 3 days. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please subscribe to Natural Health Remedies, and don't forget to give this video the thumbs up. And I'm sure you're going to enjoy this next video on how to get rid of pests using onions. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.